Welcome back. Spare change, auto repair. Got a 2014 VW Passat. Purge valve. Got a P06967, I think it is. But it's a little jigamasu. It's a common thing with VWs. They don't like the purge valve. I don't know what it is. But I'm gonna walk you through how you change this. Very simple. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also show you how to test it to make sure if it's holding pressure, holding vacuum or not. If it's not holding vacuum, purge valve is bad. If it's holding vacuum, then it's something else. But I got a code for it, so 99.5% of the time, that's what it is. But I'm gonna take you through the process. I'm taking this out. You're gonna need a T25 torch, and let me grab a pair of pliers very quick. I just had it in my hand. That's all you need to check. All right, let's start. That's nice. Come here. Right here, there's 2 bolts, 2 screws. T25. You want to take this one out. Okay. Put it up there. There's another one on this side. Take that out. Put it with the other one. Where the hell did it go? Alright, that's that part right there comes out. Over here. Grab this sucker right here. Squeeze it. Bring it up towards the top, to the hard plastic. Don't leave it down here because it might just ruin the damn thing for you. But once you get it off like that, come back around this side. And this right here, for some reason, there's some pins in here where the rubber goes in. And man, sometimes you gotta really, there you go, put some pressure behind it. Take your oil cap off and get up there real good and just and yank it up. There we go. And that's the cover. And as you might know on some of my other videos, if you go check, anything with a cover is to hide a lot of stuff. So I'm just gonna do a quick visual, even though it's a 2014, 5-cylinder, 2.5 VW. Now just take a look, make sure, there's nothing broken. Make sure all your connectors and your injectors are good, on your coils, no broken wires, no critters getting in here, chewing wires up, because sometimes one problem will cause another one, just because of a chewed wire. So if you just look around, make sure all your wires are intact. You know what I'm saying? We're going to find a purge valve right here. This is what I'm looking for right here. I'm going to undo the wire here. I'm going to take this hose off. Then I'll put my vacuum pump there. And we're going to see if it holds pressure. If it doesn't, we know this thing is bad. But I already got a code for it, so 9 times out of 10, that's, what it is. So, be right back. Alright, like I said, this little tab right here, squeeze it, pull your wire out, get out the way. I'll take this hose right here, squeeze this, move it out the way. This isn't here with this rubber little thing, just pull it up. Turn it back and forth till it releases. Sometimes gotta use a pair of pliers, don't break the hose. There it goes. You'll know when it releases. So boom, this is our valve. Alright. Got my little pump here. Put the hose in here. Now, It ain't even building, not building any air. That's how bad it is. I'm gonna grab the new one. Hopefully it's not my pump. Okay, see that? Okay, this is my new purge valve. Put it right here. This is my old one. You see the hose still attached to it. Now, put the hose on. Check the gauge. Thing is so shy, it won't even go up. Now, disconnect the hose. Grab the new one. Put the hose on. Now look at that gauge. Boom. No leak. Look at that. It'll shoot back to 15 every time, but there you go. Now, pop the hose off. Back to 0. That's how you know. That's how you know your purge valve. The camera lady keeps. I gotta get a remote. But that's how. That's how you know when your purge valve is bad, and you get anything from a. It's going to be a P0. P06. I know the last two numbers are anywhere from 65 to 69. The P069, 65 to 69, it'll be 65, 67, 68, 69, and it's all the same thing. It's all high volume, high pressure in your fuel. So, if you get that P0 ending in 65 to 69, purge valve, 99.9% of the time. Unless it was a broken hose, yeah, but then you put your little gauge on here and you pump some air into it, and if it don't hold no pressure, then that's the culprit. So since we know that this is the culprit, we're going to go ahead and take a screwdriver and lift up this tab here with a thin screwdriver. This is a one-time use. I'm going to have to put a clamp on here when I put the new one on, but stick it under here, pop it up. I heard a couple of guys say that they reuse these. I'm not playing with this. I'm just going to pop it up, take it out, throw it out, change the valve, and put a new hose clamp on there, and I won't have to worry about it coming out or anything happening, and the customer coming back with a gun, a machete or something, want to come after me or something. But with that said, let me go ahead and take this off, and we'll go ahead and put the other one on, and we'll move on to the next situation in the car. Be right back. Alright. Like I said, pull this thing up. Thin screwdriver, small one. Just get up under here and just lift up like that. Stretch it out like you stretch your old lady out, unless she's already stretched. You got issues, but yeah, just get that thing out of there. That's what it looks like. That's garbage. I'll take and twist this a little bit. Remember, not too hard. You don't want to ruin the hose. Then you got to run the hose all the way to the back over there. There we go. Hosey, hosey, owsy, owsy. Alright. That's the old one. Remember, don't forget to pull the clip out. This goes in here. Because then you'll be wondering why you can't get it in. It's not because it's a virgin. It's because the clip is still in there. So let's take this. That's garbage. Over there. I got to get my hose clamp. Let's go. Alright, I got a little clamp right here. Out of my clamp stash. I'll put that on there and slip it back that way. Got the new purge valve right here. Remember, it goes with the pigtail out. The pigtail connects over here. So you gotta have it this way. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get this hose on here. Get it all the way to the stop. Don't cut it short. All the way up there. There you go. Right there. We're going to get our clamp right here. It's a a 6mm on this one. I usually got some 8mm, but this one's a little smaller. Get this on here. Crank it in there. Boom. That's on there. So remember, get all your hardware on first. Put all your hoses on before you clip this in here. And then you're going to be causing up a storm while you can't get the hose on or anything else. So I'll go ahead and grab this right here. Clamp it on. Bring it there. Lock it in. Get my pigtail on here. Squeeze it till it clicks. There you go. And then we'll come back over here. Bada bam. That's how you do a purge valve, ladies and gentlemen. And word of advice. That cover's got to go back on here. So what you want to do is take a little, you clean them out first. And before you install the thing back on, turn it backwards like this. And you see how dry these things are? Clean them out. Put a little bit of grease in here on all four, and it'll pop in a lot easier. But we ain't gonna do that right now because we gotta give this thing an oil change. And after the oil change is done, I'm waiting for the transmission to cool down. I'm gonna go ahead and change that transmission filter and the fluid. So when I get ready to lift this thing up, get up on jack stands, remember you gotta level the car out. No different than my other video about the Acura. When you jack it up, make sure you're level to get a level. Make sure the car is level. If not, you ain't gonna get the right fluid in there, the right level that you need. If it's up from the front, it's gonna show that you don't have enough. If it's up from the back too high, it's gonna show you got too much, and it's not the case. Then you got engine lights coming on, and these Volkswagen got an onboard computer for the transmission. And if you do it wrong, it's going to let you know fast, quick, and hurry. So I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. You seen the way I did the Evap vacuum pump, you know what I'm saying? Any kind of vacuum pump will work. Got that back together, put the lid back on, that was no big deal. Same way you took it out, just remember when you put it back in, put a bit of grease on it, pop it back in, everything back in, change the oil. Just remember, VW, Beetles, Jettas, Passat, that Evap valve is actually a purge valve for the Evap canister. They go bad quite often. This is a 2014 Volkswagen Passat, 5-cylinder, 2.5. That's done. I changed the oil. I know y'all don't want to be bored with a little oil change. It's easy. The plug for the drain, 19mm, and then get you a filter cup. And this got a cartridge. It doesn't have the actual whole metal filter. It's just a cartridge. Spin that off, yank the cartridge off, put the new one on. Well, clean it out, change the seal. Got a rubber seal in there. Pull that off, put it on. Put your filter onto the metal and then put the cup on. Tighten it up. It'll let you know. It'll squeal a little bit when it's tight. Once that's done, over with. Go ahead and pull this out. Check the oil. You know. There it is. Nice clean oil. That's it. Put that back in. Make sure it locks in place. And that's how you take care of that P code ending in 65, 67, 68, and 69. It's a P0 code, so. With that said, purge valve oil change done. And I'm going to end this video with that. I'm doing another video, transmission flush, plus the filter and the gasket. Get the good gasket. Don't get that garbage. This one got the inserts already. Got these metal inserts. There's 8 of them. It's a small pan. Very easy. This insert, it'll stop you from cranking this gasket right out of the pan. You have no worries. This is like child-proof. Or a child could do it. You know what I'm saying? Let them crank it till it stops. That's what these tabs are for. Get the good gasket. The gasket number will be 04G 423. And the filter is a TF 195. Just remember you got a few bolts on this one. Gotta line up. Made in Taiwan, so it's Taiwanese. So that's gonna be on my next video. Transmission, flush, and filter. So with that said, like I said, 2014 VW Passat with 2.5 purge valve and oil change. And go down there, subscribe, ring that bell so you get notifications of my next videos coming up. Leave any comments, share the video if you like it. Hopefully it was helpful for some of y'all. I know there's not too much out there for VWs, but like I said, you get that P0 ending in 6.5 through 6.9. That purge valve, 99.9% of the time. It's like a DNA. That's what it is. So with that said, till the next one, stay safe and God bless. Adios.